This is Faith at Faith and Books. How are you doing? I have been sick. I got sick with a cold, like with a low fever, and I was starting to get better, and then it came back, and it wound up settling in my ears, and I got ear infections in both ears. I had to go to urgent care. So I'm on antibiotics right now, but I am having trouble hearing. I feel like my ears are stuffed with cotton, and it's taken a while to get over this. So I had so many plans. I was going to do tags. I was going to do a September wrap up. I was going to talk about Red September. I had to miss that discussion. And of course, Victober. But so the thing I decided was priority for me right now. And hopefully next week I'll be able to, because I have a very busy weekend. Next week I'll be able to do other stuff. But right now, this is for the Theology Book Club. So if you aren't interested in the Theology Book Club, you can say bye. You can go click on another video. But this is for people who are interested in the Theology Book Club. So we finished, or at least I finished reading the Epistles of Paul, and for our summer of Paul. And we're going to have the live discussion on my Discord channel October 12th. 5 p.m. U.S. Coast Eastern Time, which would be 2 p.m. California time. And we have someone from New Zealand who wants to participate, and so that would be 9 a.m. Sunday morning, so the next day, October 13th. And if you're somewhere in that, you can figure out what time it would be for you. I'm sorry if you're in Europe. It might be in the middle of the night or something. That's when we're going to have it, and you just need to join the Discord group. So let me know in the comments if you want to join to talk about it. Now, we were supposed to be reading it together this summer. Some people did, some people didn't. I'm going to open it up to anybody who's interested in talking about Paul, who's recently read some of his epistles, who only read, Romans, or only read Thessalonians or something. That's fine. If you want to, if you're a person of goodwill who wants to talk about Paul and his epistles, then you're welcome to join. So that's coming up October 12th. So what is today? It's less than 10 days. Or October 13th if you are in New Zealand. And then I also wanted to talk about this book, which I had forgotten about until I saw Christy Lewis mention it. This is a book called Compassion and Conviction. And I was thinking we could start it October 13th. And if you're interested in it. So it's written by three guys. Two of them are Baptist ministers. And it's about being Christian in the public square. It is not a partisan book. It applies to you whether you're left or right. But it's just about your Christianity and how it relates to the political system, the public square. It's a wonderful book. It's not hard to read. It's not thick. It's set up to be like a study group thing at a church. So the chapters are short and pithy and well written. And then you have questions at the end. And I was thinking I would like to have this done by Thanksgiving. It's 8 chapters. So what I would like to do is maybe read, since in October we're kind of busy doing a lot of reading. I was thinking in October we'd just do 1 chapter a week for 3 weeks. Yeah, I think there's 3 more weeks starting October 13th. And then in November, maybe double up, because they are shorter chapters and we'll be used to how the book works. And then for the last week, we could just do 1 chapter, and that way, if anybody had gotten behind, they could catch up. And that way it would be done the week before Thanksgiving. I was just looking at my calendar. I think that could work. I don't think this is going to take up that much time, but it's very thought-provoking, and I think it will really make you think about your connection to both your faith and politics. So, yeah, and this is very American-centered, but I don't know, if you're not American, you might either find it interesting because it's sort of a glimpse into the American political world, or there might be enough in here that it would apply to your situation too, because it is kind of more general about how faith and politics are supposed to interact. So So yes, so I've also been thinking about things I want to read next year, but I'll talk about that another time. So yes, so the important thing about this is October 12th/13th, we're going to have a discussion on Paul. You have to join the Discord. Let me know and I'll tell you the link. And then after that, we're going to start compassion and conviction. All right, I hope you all are doing well. If you are the praying sort, please, I don't want to lose my hearing. I'm 64, so I feel like things like this could damage my hearing, because as you get older, your hearing is not as good. So I'm a little nervous about that. And I have no idea how I sound, but I better stop talking. All right, I will talk to you later. I wish you well. Happy Victober and happy reading, and take care. Bye-bye.